mindset. So in this video, I want to talk about mindset and why having the proper and right mindset could either lead you to success or lead you to your downfall. Well, okay, let's say take it in. You have a mindset of, oh, I'm never gonna be rich. I'm just gonna have a normal life, a 9 to 5 job and whatever. Even not like 9 to 5, even like you could like work whenever you can, this, that, from home, hybrid, this, that. But still, if you just wanna be basic, this, that, have a basic mindset, you'll be a basic person, right? But on the other side, if you push your mind, this, and think about things that will help you succeed in life and do the things, not just think about it, actually you have to think about them to take actions, right, to see what would work or not, right? So like me, I would just think about stuff, like, oh, I want to do this, that, this is my plan. But no, just thinking is not gonna really do anything, right? So you have to kind of think about it, make a plan, and then step by step take actions, right? Another thing I wanted to say with the mindset was, there's a lot of people that will want to put you down, and then obviously sometimes when somebody says a certain thing to you, it obviously affects you, right? But why would you listen to that person if they're not successful, this, that, they're gonna talk shit out their ass, all this stuff, and then you kind of if you take that in, let it affect you, then it's gonna affect your mindset. Then it might even change your perspective on certain things. Then you'll be like, oh, what if this is not for me? What if I'm not meant to do this? Just fuck those motherfuckers, man. If you really want to achieve something, you gotta put your mind to it, you gotta take action, and you gotta keep doing it. Even though there'll be some days you won't see a result, there'll be some months, some years, but you have to keep grinding, man. And also have to look at when you're doing certain things, what things are working, what are not working, so you can kind of change and adjust your path to your success, right? So me, before, I would just send emails, because I do have a social media marketing agency and I'm trying to get clients. But I would just say, oh, I'll just send emails, I can send emails whenever. But then I found out with the email there's a less response rate, right? So then I would still send email, but then I added cold calling. It's a bit more difficult. You need to have communication skills, but then you can only cold call businesses, certain businesses, they're open a certain amount of time, right? So you have to kind of call them during those business hours, and kind of not be too salesy. Just be yourself, because if you're too salesy, they'll either talk for a bit, oh, hello, I'm trying to sell you this, what, oh, I have SEO. They'll hang up on you, right? You just try to be in normal conversation, then with that kind of implement and bring out your product or service, and how that will help them get more customer, clients, patients, depending on the niche, right? But obviously, in the beginning, when you cold call people, that's with anything you do in life, right? When you first start something, you'll not be the best, or you'll be barely have any knowledge and won't even know how to go about it. But as you go along, you keep doing it, you learn, you get better. That's why with me, with cold calling, was in the beginning, I was I'm not the best still, but I've learned some stuff, so I'm a bit better. Even with the YouTube videos that I make, right, here and there, should be making more, but here and there when I make, before, I would just kind of wouldn't know what to talk about, or wouldn't know how to explain certain things. I still have that here and there, but I feel I've gotten better, but then I can always do better, right? And the more videos I make, the more videos I post, and then I get better at it, with that, right? It's same thing with driving. When you first get your license, you're not gonna be the best driver. The more you drive on the highways and here and there, the more um driving sense you would get. I think that's the word. Even now when I drive, I see people trying to do stupid shit. I'll already know what they're trying to do stupid shit, so I'll try to avoid that, right? Well, that's kind of one example, which is kind of off topic about educational business, but it's about mindset, and also self-improvement as well, because with the proper mindset, it will automatically kind of help you self-improve yourself as well. And self-improvement is also another main key in being successful and trying to achieve the things you would want to in life. Let's say for me, I'm doing a lot of bad stuff. Could be like, wasting my time on social media too much, or like drinking and other stuff, like whatever, that other people do, or like. And then if you don't cut those things off, and if you don't change those bad habits into good habits, then you won't be a self-improvement person, right? You won't see any improvement in yourself. And then if you don't see improvement in yourself, then how are you going to grow, right? If you have to grow yourself first and self-improvement, then you'll be able to succeed in other parts of your life, because it's all up to you. Like if you're not knowledgeable this that about certain things, and you have your own business, something happens in relation with the business, if you have enough knowledge, skills on how to go about a certain situation, then you could kind of lose a client, and then even lose your business. But if you have enough knowledge, skills, all this stuff, then you'll be able to kind of move past those obstacles that come along in your business or life or anything, right? Yeah, even now currently, I'm trying to use my time wisely. I'm trying to do multiple things as well at the same time. Before, on my break, I would just send emails and stuff, but now I'm trying to also implement 10-15 minutes to make a YouTube video, then as well as also do cold calling as well for my business. Because after, let's say, if I do have time, which I always do, after work I do more cold calling. And but then with the gym, I go here and there because I have to sacrifice something, for me to be able to progress in one category or field. So I'd rather just give up the gym for a bit than focus and grind more on my business, because end of the day, I want to be financially stable. And the reason I'm focusing more on business right now is I always see in the beginning, I have to do all the hard work, right? Cold calling businesses, and then could be running ads for them depending on what they want, right? Running ads, message marketing, and lead generation, Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads. There's whole lot of stuff, right? You could do in social media marketing. So that's why I wanna do all the hard work myself. Then once I have enough couple of clients, then I can hire people to do the hard work for me. Then I can hire somebody to do the cold calling for me if I'm making enough income. And then with that being said, then the person who's cold calling for me, they might get a couple of clients for me. Even with that, I can hire another cold caller or other person running Facebook ads, Google ads for me. So let's just say the other cold caller quits. So I have another person who's able to cold call for me and get me more clients. And then once I have that, instead of me finding people to cold call, I can hire somebody else to help me find people to cold call. Then in regards with that, then keep building a business, and so I can just focus on the main thing, right? I mean, I'm just trying to give you an example, what I have planned in my head, how I will go about my business, because you need to have a plan as well, right? So with that being said, almost dropped something. With that being said, that's my goal. And then I will have obviously more time to make YouTube educational content videos. Then I can show people, this was my progress. You can watch back on the YouTube videos how I used to make videos in the car, on my lunch break. I would hustle, grind, and then look where I'm at. I started cold calling by myself and started running ads, SEO. I learned that. I didn't know anything about that. So then I hired people to do it, and I grew my business like that. And now, so then I have more time to teach people how to do it. So now I'm making YouTube videos, educational videos, courses, so with proof and everything, and with enough knowledge, so then I can sell my course and stuff to other like-minded individuals. Because I bought a course, so that's how I'm making all this stuff, starting my business and then doing YouTube as well, all this stuff, right? So if they're able to do it, and then why I don't see the reason for me to not do it, right? And make it like they did. That's why I'm trying to keep track progress of my life, with my business, with my self-improvement mindset and everything, right? So one day people can look back at it, because I know people, if they don't relate to you, or if they don't like you, this side, they won't really be in a long-term relationship with you, could be a business relationship, could be personal relationship, right? So yeah, that's what I kind of want to talk about in this video, guys. So proper mindset leads to having proper proper mindset leads to having self-improvement, right? So, and with that being said, just don't try your best, do the best, so you can always try. But with trying, you can always try and do better, right? If that makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is, people are sissies, and so they're like, oh, I tried this, oh, I can't do this, too much this, that. Man, that's why you're at where you're at. Even me right now, that's why I'm at where I'm at right now. I'm not like rich or anything, it's you gotta blame it on yourself. So blame it on yourself and to push yourself to do better.